Oh god, why do I always leave some of this stuff? Right, hello viewers, Silent Service here, back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts episode. This is of my new British campaign, and this is basically like the pre-actual series episode where the fleet building is happening, which this entire thing is going to be streamed on Twitch, and then the Twitch streams are going to be recorded and then brought over to YouTube. So, I, off camera before starting this, had been given a whole bunch of challenges by my good friend OP, who has given me these particular challenges. All battleships, battlecruisers and heavy cruisers have a speed restriction of 20 knots, but I'm allowed to use any guns, any armour. The CLs, DDs and torpedo boats have no speed cap, but I'm only to use no, or in the case where no armour is unavailable, the minimum armour possible. So I have my work cut out for me here. In the pre-dreadnought age, not going to be much of a worry in terms of at least the battleships. But then later on times it is going to be a worry. So an unwritten part of the challenge is he said that I've got to go with the highest caliber possible, but that's unwritten, obviously not going to be kept really applicable. Barbette 1, bulkheads to standard, twin 12-inch with a whole bunch of 4.7-inch weaponry. Reloading goes to enhanced, turrets is just standard hydraulic, black powder, brown powder, standard, 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 base fuse, standard ratio, increased HE, change the main tower use then to smaller front tower. Oh god, no, I can't use it in the small front tower. That solves our 4-weight issue. Ship is still massively overweight. 12-inch of armour, 4-inch fore and aft. Main deck, 2 with a 1-inch on each of those. Conning tower is going to be a 10-inch armour. We're going to have no inner deck. That's going to be 12 right from the get-go. It's going to be 8. That is not going to be 6.4. That is going to be 4.7, same as the type. Just normal 4-inch then, and before. Again, we have a slight forward way offset, which I think I could resolve peacefully. Yep. Oh, I'm also going to be adding in a bit of a secondary challenge. I'm only allowed to name everything above a light cruiser after musical bands of rock and metal genres, and the entire class under that band's name's got to be named after those band's songs. So to start off the list, we are going to have the what band is going to have the first ship? Something British. The battleship Iron Maiden. There we go. Oh, crew quarters standard. That's the battleship we have, Iron Maiden. Which means I'm going to have to look up on the internet names of a few Iron Maiden songs. I'm going to build 6 of these. Oh my god, we have budget issues. Yeah, 6 of these. So, Iron Maiden, Trooper. Oh, with capital T. Charlie, what are you growling at? Flies. Trooper. No, I can't spell remember tomorrow. Killers. Killers, that's an album though. Tell me why I had to be a power slave. Run to the hills. Yeah, the run to the hills. 2 more. Aces High. Aces High and it's pre-Dreadnoughts, currently. Yeah, I should really check chat more, but right. Think of one more Iron Maiden song. Running silent, running deep. The running silent, running deep. That's the Iron Maiden class. Now we need armoured cruisers, which will be using the Armoured Cruiser 1 hull. Yeah. Balanced rudder. Compound armour. Citadel 1. 4 with a 1.5, 1.5. 1 inch with a 0.5, 0.5. Superstructure 0.5. Inner decks going to be again none. Check our speed. 20 knots is the maximum as set by Admiral German. That's what I'm referring as OP now. No, by Admiral OP. These guys are going to go 18 knots. That's going to be as best engine efficiency as they're going to get until I get like better engines and stuff. It'd be better fuels and like induced boilers and stuff. Centerline guns. Now, seeing as you're watching this, and I know you're pet Russian, give me what caliber of guns I should use. I want a bit of viewer opinion when building these things, so go on, give me the caliber. Either in chat or in Discord. I'm more thinking around 8 inch, but it can't be 20 inch. That's for super battleships way into the 1940s. You're gonna have to give me a lower. You're gonna have to give me maximum caliber allowed's 11 inch. Maximum caliber is 11 inch. You're going to have to... But preferably not the 11 inch because that's a bit too excessive for this time period. He's typing. While we're working on that, I'll get the 3-inch casemates in. Do 8-inch. It's going to have to be heavy shells, but yeah, I can do 8-inch. Now, one thing this campaign is more likely going to be like is Brother Monroe's campaign where he keeps his old ships laying around. Kept his old ships laying around. It's more likely what's going to be of these guys. Base views, standard ratio. Seeing as these are 3-inch, just max HG on that. Yep. Crew quarters standard. No, I wasn't supposed to refer him as the end of my. I'm. I'm gonna rename the entire ship to the class to be fitting with the metal bouncing, but. So, they're not going to be known as the Endermians. They are going to be known as the Band I Know 10 Songs of who? I'm just I probably know a few songs from one of the bands here. I'm going to call this the Fleetwood Mac class. Or should I leave... No, I'm going to leave Fleetwood Mac for a different class. This is going to be... the Metallica class. Metallica is a hen. Yeah, that's Metallica. Cressy is no longer be known as that. It's known as a creeping death. This one is the Orion. This one is the Orion. This is the jump in the fire. The thing that should not be. The thing that should not be. Saint Anger. The Unforgiven. Need to put capital on the U. The Unforgiven and Damage Inc. Okay, that's a... I'm not going to do the AC/DC class torpedo boats. No, the naming after metal bands is only for the capital ships. It's only for heavy cruisers. Well, in this case, currently armored cruisers, though. Is the named after metal bands area. Five-inch guns, just dot along there. Funnel-wise, is that... I don't know why I'm focusing on armor, because these guys, I got a glass cannon these basic... what OP doesn't know won't harm him. Although it's supposed to be minimum armor available, I'm going to go 1 inch and 0.5 inch as my minimum for those. Decks, I will still follow the ruling. But for the belts though, I will just... The belts I won't follow the ruling, but everything else I will do. Charlie! But yeah, I'm not naming a ship class after AC/DC. I preferably never liked AC/DC. I never liked AC/DC after the Bon Scott era. So sorry, Pet Russian, if you want an AC/DC class, you're gonna have to. You're going to have to convince me that the era in which most of their work was done in, the Brian Johnson era was actually good. Like, the only Brian Johnson era song that was good is Hell's Bells. Yeah, it can't have that, but I at least reap some of the benefits from it. Because, yeah, it's only going to be the armoured cruisers upwards that are named after metal bands, so 30 of those, I'm not naming the light cruisers after metal bands. And then, lastly, torpedo boats. And then that would be the end of this episode. Yeah, I don't like AC/DC. Like I said, the only AC/DC era worth mentioning is the Bon Scott era. Anything after Bon Scott, get that away from me. Yeah, just 2-inch gun there. And a 2-inch gun on the stern here. Dual funnel thing here. Oh, hold shift, not control. There, and then that 2-inch gun moves further back. Wait, considering the fact it's still going off of the no armor things, which thank God these follow that, because they're basically going to be dead but just after they shoot their torpedoes. And the decoy torpedo boats just get spammed up to 90. Thank the good starting budget you get as Britain. I want is good crew training and transport cap. And now that my ships are confirmed in place and everything, this is going to be the end of the episode, viewers. I hope you would stick on for the rest of the series under the entire challenges I've been given. And I hope I could succeed in getting to 1950.